Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your very late night. This might be your early morning now. AEW World's End 2023 review. The last wrestling pay-per-view of 2023, the last AEW pay-per-view or show 2023, whatever. This was in the Nassau Coliseum in New York, Long Island, New York. I could have gone to the show, but in my honest opinion, based on the card, I would not have looked forward to really being in that show. Even though part of me would have been cool to see Edge wrestle live, him and Christian, and along with seeing Sting wrestle, but or even Chris Jericho as well. Chris Jericho's unfortunately dealing with a tough time right now because all the fucking simps. But regardless of that, I don't think I can withstand my composure to deal with all these fat neck bearded mongoloid smarks, fucking smelling in AEW. So I don't think I want to deal with that. A lot of wrestling fans don't have hygiene, especially AEW fans. Just saying. Overall, what I thought of the show wasn't terrible, but I thought the show had its boring moments, and it definitely had a lot of things that I did not look forward to on this show. So if I was to really spend money to go to this show, I would not be really happy. Let's say I'm kind of happy I just stayed home instead to watch the show. So that's what I would say. I'm just keeping it real, But there are things I did like about the show, so we'll talk about it there, okay? Anyways, I'm just keeping it real. So, grab your Coca-Colas, drink my new sleeve, slide Miss Bitch go. Oh shit, okay, ladies and gentlemen? It's the end of the year. We're about to have a new year. I always aspire to have good things to prosper for the new year, alright? Oh shit. Episode of Styles Glass, Wine Glass, whatever fuck, drinking my Nestle, spy Miss Bitches go, oh shit. Especially for the new year, alright? New Year's coming. Give a chick on the Coca-Cola. Fucking the big black house. Get that New Year's kiss, alright, people? Cheers. So, yeah. Anyways. So, let's talk about the show there. So, the show... So here's what happened on AEW. So the pre-show. Pre-show. Willow Nightingale defeats Chris Stanlander for God knows what reason. I don't know why the fuck this match happened, and who fucking cares. The Professor, Serena Deeb, is back. Who cares? And before the main, oh no, that's it. Killswitch, aka Luchasaurus, won a 20-man battle royal to earn a TNT championship any time of his choosing. So basically, like a Money in Bank cash, and you kind of already knew in this idea. Them saying anytime, anywhere, this could lead to something that happened, for a TNT title match tonight. So, in a way, it's like, okay, they're gonna probably do some shit tonight. Just an excuse of something. There was a bunch of jobbers in this match, but I guess I'm glad Killswitch won. And the last match of the pre-show, whatever, the 0 Hour, Hook defeats Wheeler Yuta in a FTW rules match to retain the FTW title. Before the match, really, Yuta bashed New York, and he had no charisma at all, and the guy can't talk for shit to save his fucking life. So that was terrible promo, and then Hook beats him. There were weapons in the match, but the thing is, the match wasn't really that exciting, so it's whatever. Didn't care. So most of this show, I would say, basically kind of like the first half of the show was more so matches that, why the fuck are they doing on a pay-per-view? Like, they announced a lot of these matches last minute, so I was like, who the fuck cares? Anyways, the first match. Bryan Danielson, Claudio, Mark Briscoe, and Daniel Garcia defeats Jay White, Jay Leto, Brody King, and Rush. This was basically the match, like, cause get it? Everybody was in the Continental Classic, and they did this match for whatever. I don't give a fuck. Miro defeats Andrade in the second match after CJ Perry, aka Lana, turns on him. This is because Andrade's leaving AEW. It's confirmed that he's leaving AEW, and he might go back to WWE. I don't care. I didn't care for this match. Whatever. The third match, Timeless Tony Storm defeats Riho. I'm glad Tony won. And I think Tony Storm, her Timeless gimmick is really cool. I did, before doing this review, I saw the media scrum. I gotta say, fucking Tony Khan's a fucking goof. The guy proved himself once again why he's not a boss. Literally, the guy was cucking over fucking Tony Storm. He was like, oh my god, yes! And he got so fucking excited that woman touched him. Whatever. But then, like, you know, he looks fucking goofy as hell when he was talking about Chris Jericho, what Tony Storm gave him. But yeah, I don't know. But Tony Storm, I saw her on the media scrum. She was definitely entertaining, so there you go. Well, who cares about this match, really? Her and Riho, I didn't care. Swerve Strickland in the fourth match defeats Dustin Rhodes. It was not Keith Lee because it was revealed that Keith Lee was not clear to compete because he was dealing with an injury. So it makes me think myself, why the fuck did they even announce this match this week? Keep in mind they probably didn't know, but like, then why even announce it? Why not do some fucking clearance to see if this match was absolutely gonna happen? Just saying. Before the match, Swerve Strickland attacked Dustin Rhodes and then the match continued for like 20 minutes. And it's like, why should I care about this match for 20 minutes when there's no build or story? But anyways, we kind of already knew Dustin Rhodes was going to lose, so whatever, who cares? Dante Martin challenges Orange Cassidy for an international title that's going to happen on Dynamite. So, get it? Like, we can't have, like, a supposed title that should be defended on a pay-per-view, defended on a title, like, instead it'll be defended on Dynamite. Like I give a fuck. I mean, I don't care for this match at all, but it's like, really, you're doing this match where it should be kind of happening on a pay-per-view, or pay-per-view should be a guaranteed title matches? Well, no, it's gonna be like a Continental Classic or whatever, even though, isn't that the point of the fucking title they already have right now? I don't care, so it's like, whatever. And I don't care for this match at all. It's just jobber wrestlers fucking facing each other. I don't care. The fifth match, I believe. Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, Sting, and Darby Allin defeats Absolute Gay Faggot Ricky Starks, Big Bill, Konosuke Takeshita, and Powerhouse Hobbs. After the match, Sting goes to celebrates with the fans, and he goes to one of the famous wrestling fans who apparently has been to every WrestleMania. I did not really care for this match. This match looked like it should have been on Dynamite, but this was Sting's last match in New York, and it's like, eh. The only big thing about this match is that Smarsh were bashing Chris Jericho. It's funny. Jericho is regarded as one of the most beloved wrestlers, but because of this false accusation, and I do think it's false, this little accusation, now everybody believes that Jericho's a creep. Are you fucking kidding me? I have a video coming up about that, by the way. Julia Hart defeats Abaddon to retain the TBS Championship because of Sky Black or Blue, where the fuck. I don't know why the fuck this match happened, nor do I care. I'm just happy that Julia Hart won. She's gladly invited to my big black couch. You're maybe the House of Black. The house may always win, but trust me, one night with the Zoopster on the big black couch, it's always a win. You could bring that Sky Blue bitch too. I don't fucking know. Anyways. I think this is the 6th match I'm going to talk about. I don't know. I lost count. Let's talk about probably the only best match of the show, or probably the only good match that I generally enjoyed. Adam Copeland, a.k.a. Edge, defeated Christian Cage in a no disqualification match for the TNT Championship. This was no doubt match of the night. I enjoyed this match a lot. Obviously them former WWE guys or whatever. But this match was really fucking good. This was the best match of the show, bar none. This was great. The best match of the show. Best match of the show. Okay? Probably my favorite thing of the show. So Edge, he sparked basically what happened, that he kind of has a similar attire where he had his hardcore match with Mick Foley. Obviously had always the best entrance. He always has the best entrance. He goes to attack Christian immediately when the match started, or when he was in the Titantron, they brawled throughout the arena. This match would have been cool to be there, definitely, to see this match live. So they brawl all over the arena. Edge jumped, I think, from the balcony to Christian. They've been tossed each other throughout the ring, outside the ring. They use kendo sticks, but then they use chairs, they use a ladder, table. So basically they use TLC, the weapons that they are iconically known for. So they use a bunch of weapons. I think they used the steel steps. There was a little blood in the match with Edge. Edge bleeding from in his forehead a little bit. There was a little pipe, or a needle, with Edge does his signature crossface with the needle. Nick Wayne gets involved, and Edge was about to do a concerto, but Edge basically he overcomes the odds. Nick Wayne's mom gets involved. I like the match a lot. This was definitely the best match of the show. With the ladder, we had a sunset flip powerbomb by Christian to Edge. They used chairs, they used the kendo sticks, they used a ladder, they used a table. Edge did spear Christian through the table, but then Nick Wayne's mom takes the referee out from finishing the pin. Eventually, Nick Wayne and Christian, they light a table. They light a table on fire. So we're kind of basically Edge's attire foreshadowed we would get a flaming table spot. And the fans were even chanting, "We want fire." They're also chanting TLC. The fire does go out, but then Edge does light the fire again because Nick Wayne tries to get involved. But then Nick Wayne gets powerbombed to the table when it's on fire, but it was a little botched because it didn't go through the table. He just landed on top of the table where there was fire, but the table doesn't really break. The table kind of flipped over and already the fire went away. It was still kind of cool. I'm not going to hate on it. I thought the match was still fucking great. Nick Wayne did get involved, with a title belt or whatever. Eventually after that spot, Edge does the kill switch to Christian, leading to him to win and defeat Christian Cage for the TNT Championship. So Edge wins his first title after returning to wrestling. It's a darn shame he didn't win a world title in WWE, or didn't win a title in WWE in general. Would have been great, but that didn't happen. But hey, he won his first title back in wrestling after returning in 2020. But then, Killswitch, aka Luchasaurus, comes out to attack Edge. He beats him up to the point that that he was about to cash in his TNT title shot. But then Christian gets he forces Killswitch, aka Luchasaurus, to give him the shot. So basically, Killswitch wins the offense for no reason and kind of gives him instead. Some people did not like this. I had no problem with it at all. because it's kind of establishing a story, the ascension with each other, and Christian is the leader, right? So he uses the shot, and immediately after that match, Christian defeats Edge to win back the TNT Championship. So Edge on the same night wins the title, but then loses it in a few minutes after that because of Killswitch. And they had the cliche where, get it, he can cash in whenever he wants, which it really doesn't make any sense. Like, why is it like a Money in the Bank shot? I don't fucking know, but I don't hate it. Some people don't like this because this is like WWE, even though stuff like this is kind of fun to watch in WWE. And after all, why should I care? It at least involves two entertaining wrestlers. You know what I mean? So, I like this. I have no problem with it. It's established more. They're going to continue their story. And hey, it is what it is. Would it have been cool to see Edge has a little shot to enjoy his title reign? Hey, at least he, became a champion for a little bit. So, I don't hate this at all. They now might have another match. I have no problem with them having a bunch of matches, honestly. Have it established as a big feud. And I have no problem with that. I have no problem them if they were to do like maybe even a ladder match, if they're gonna probably do it, TLC. I don't think they're gonna do TLC matches. I don't know if Edge, whatever, but Edge will say certain things, and they might obviously also do a steel cage. I have no problem them having a few matches or more because they're honestly got great chemistry together. Have this become like an actual long-term booking type feud where they basically have a bunch of matches with each other, keep feuding until when the timing is right. It's not a problem to have multiple matches with each other. Have every match with the kitchen sink included, whatever. And I have no problem with it. I think honestly, it's the best rivalry going. And even to me, it's better than the whole MJF Devil shit. So I have no problem with this. I have no problem with Christian winning the title right after. I had no problem with it, but overall, that match was fucking amazing. A great no disqualification match. I already knew that was going to be a great match, so definitely match of the night, no doubt about it. After that match, or after basically those two matches, so basically like it counts as two different matches. I don't think that other match was counted as an ODQ match, but whatever. Anyways, Eddie Kingston defeated Jon Moxley, so he's still the ROH champion and the Openweight champion when he was defending it, but now he's the new Continental Championship, so the title doesn't really merge. Now he's a Triple Crown champion, or not that I care of. I don't really care for Eddie Kingston, but whatever, Moxley and him hug, because they're buddy, and like, oh, you turn me on, we're gonna have some gay sex backstage. That was so hard, man. That got me hard, whatever. I don't know, I don't really care. I didn't care for this match, really. I don't really care for this, whatever. But, getting their buddies and whatever. Bryan Danielson was on commentary, talking about Kingston was a bum. And I never agree with Bryan Danielson even more than I did, so whatever. Anyways, that happened. Fine. So, whatever, that match happened. It's announced for their first Collision. So there was no Collision tonight because they had AEW, which I'm surprised that was what they were able to do. I don't know, nor do I care what they could plan to do with Collision. Since they're usually Collision's on a Saturday. I guess they had that blessing where they don't need to have a Collision on a Saturday because it's the New Year type of shit, and they're having a pay-per-view. Whatever. It does better for them. Honestly, Collision should not be every Saturday, in my honest opinion. It shouldn't have to be. It should be a special Saturday night main event type of thing, so whatever. But fear not, ladies and gentlemen, they're doing another Collision next week on first Saturday in 2024, and it's who cares about this certain match they announced? I don't care. The main event, Samoa Joe defeats MJF to win the world title. So MJF is no longer the champion. Before the match, MJF had like a Long Island promo. Let's get it. He's from Long Island, and we're Long Island, and he's our scumbag and shit like that. It was MJF-esque, which I don't hate. You know, it was kind of cool. Don't hate it. The match was fine. Oh yeah, Adam Cole comes out before the match to, you know, support MJF. The match was fine, but like, it was whatever at the same time, because we already saw this match on fucking Dynamite, right? I didn't really was that intrigued to see this match happen again, honestly. To me, instead, like, it should have probably been MJ versus one of the devil people, because apparently Samoa Joe's not part of the devil worshippers or whatever the fuck it is. Or it should have been some shit maybe with Adam Cole, or it should have been fucking maybe against Wardlow, you know? Or what I would have done like where I would have made MJF's last title reign, it would have been a multi-man match. Somewhat they should have established like a sort of similar stipulation with the Elimination Chamber. It could have been a bunch of people kind of thinking like, who is the devil type of shit. Wardlow would have been one of the people in the match, you know, and if Kenny Omega wasn't injured, he would have been in the match. Or maybe someone would have placed him. Chris Jericho. Basically people who MJF encountered the past few months. One of them would have been Wardlow. They could have been with Jericho. Could have been Kenny Omega. One of them would have been also Samoa Joe. And yeah, the main event would have been maybe the winner would be like part of the devil or something, you know? Anyways, Samoa Joe won by not tapping out MJF, but MJ passed out. So he did not tap out, but he still lost the title. So MJ's title reign is over after like over a year now. It is what it is. It should Samoa Joe been the guy? I don't know. It's whatever. I mean, good for him, but it's like, you know, I felt like who should have won? It should have been basically the devil himself, right? Should have maybe been Adam Cole. Maybe it could have been a mystery opponent. He could have, or maybe Wardlow. Even though they fucked him up, like, why should they have him beat MJF out of nowhere? But, like, I don't know. Maybe, like, this whole devil shit would have worked out. But, yeah, so MJF, you know, get it? He fought hard. He dealt with injuries and shit like that. That's why he lost the way he did. He basically sold his injuries. So now he's, like, you know, he's going to be recovering now. But, yeah, after all of this, after basically trying to fight, you know, keep fighting. The referee was knocked out, type of shit. And then eventually Samoa Joe did have MJ passed out, awarding him the title. I thought the ending was kind of weird, in my honest opinion. It was a bit weird to end in that sort of way. But, you know, whatever. So, I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't really care for it at the same time. I don't really know if like I'm excited as much as Samoa Joe being the champion, but you know, good for him, I guess. You know what I mean? So Samoa Joe beats MJF. Right after the match, Adam Cole consoles MJF, but then we see the Devil Worshippers comes out. They go to attack MJF. They stop Adam Cole. They're making it seem like he's going to attack Adam Cole, but then the lights goes out, and oh, Adam Cole's sitting on the chair, and it reveals that Adam Cole is the devil. And he turns and just like, why could you die? I gave my life, I gave my heart to you. And, you know, in my honest opinion, this would have been better if maybe Adam Cole was to beat MJF for the title, or this would have led to them, like, obviously, you know, Adam Cole was injured, or he's not as injured as he was. I don't fucking know. Or, you know, I don't know. Some people said, oh, maybe Tony Khan should have been the fucking devil, or which is like, how would that work out? Or maybe it should have been Britt Baker. I mean, I even thought that the idea of Britt Baker and Adam Cole becoming a heel duo would have kind of been kind of cool. Maybe, I don't fucking know. But yeah, Adam Cole is the devil. It was very predictable, But does that a bad thing? I mean, it's very predictable. I'm not the biggest Adam Cole fan at all. I'm not going to lie to you folks. But it could have been worse. You know what I mean? It could have been way worse. It could have, like, so I'm happy in a sense that it's not as worse as it would, but it's still very predictable. So, and I'm not the biggest Adam Cole fan. I'm really not, but good for him, I guess. You know what I mean? So Adam Cole is the devil. MJ can't believe it, and then the devils reveal, or the worshippers reveal themselves, and it's Roderick Strong, and yeah, the Kingdom. What is it? It's fucking. So basically, the Kingdom are now the ROH Tag Champs. It's Mike Bennett and some guy named Matt Tarvin, I guess. I don't know. It's the fucking people who are friends with Adam Cole or former. Well, they're now in cahoots. So they kept accusing MJ. Oh, he's a devil, but then he's not the devil because we are the devil worshippers or whatever. And Wardlow is also part of devil worshippers, so it's including him as well. So it all makes sense. I get it. Him saying that MJF's world will end. I wouldn't mind if they booked Wardlow right. He should have been the one to dethrone MJF. I would have done that. If they booked him properly. I would have essentially had him be the one instead dethroning MJF. And he's part of the group with Devil Worshippers, and then like Adam Cole Gay is like the lead, like maybe he's basically he's working with him and Wardlow are like the leaders or something. I don't know, something. But hey, it is what it is. And they go attack MJF, and yeah. And I think Wardlow did a powerbomb, and MJF is laid out. They should have basically done a harsher beatdown. I think like a harsher beatdown. That way it would like indicate like, you know what, the guy is going to be gone for a while after being beaten up. Whatever. Some people are saying that, oh, get it now, this might be MJ's last match, or he might not, because he might be going to WWE because his contract ends. In my honest opinion, I don't think he's leaving. He's not leaving AEW. He's going to probably come back and after healing up a little bit, so he's going to heal his injuries because he is pretty injured. But I don't think he's leaving to AEW to WWE, folks. Not especially not now. They're gonna probably he's probably fucking was paid a bunch of money to stay, so and like they wouldn't have done all this build for nothing, so they're gonna probably keep him. He's gonna be there for quite a while, folks, so and I think honestly it's better for him to stay in AEW for a little bit. I have no problem with that. So yeah, Adam Cole is the devil. It's very predictable. I'm not the biggest Adam Cole fan, but I don't really hate it. Maybe this might be something, Again, I kind of like. I would rather, in my honest opinion, I would honestly rather like think it's more entertaining for Adam Cole and MJ be a nice buddy duo. I like that better. I mean, who knows? Maybe like they could face the devil people, but which is better to be the devil? Like some gay jobber or Adam Cole? Even though Adam Cole to me is still a gay jobber, he's very twinky. It makes more sense for him because he's buddy with MJF and he fooled him, type of shit. I had no problem with it, so it is what it is. But and overall, did that help the show? I mean, it prevented the show being the worst of all time. But I'm sorry, if you think about it, before the fucking Edge and Christian match and before this whole devil shit, the show wasn't really that great. It really wasn't. It kind of felt really like a glorified fucking house show on pay-per-view. So, or a glorified fucking, basically their glorified Dynamite on pay-per-view, really. So in a way, this show has a lot of has a lot of ass kissing to do for fucking Adam Copeland, Edge, and Christian. They got really literally, this show owes its thanks to that no disqualification match. It owes its thanks to the devil reveal. Because if this show lacked those two things, this show would honestly have been remembered as probably one of the most boring pay-per-views of all time. In my honest opinion, I thought the show was very boring for most part. But it was prevented to be like remembered as like the worst pay-per-view. The show because really there was a lot of these lackluster matches that I don't care for. or I just didn't care for in general. I don't care like if they're like good in-ring matches. Like there's no stories to make me remember or care for them. And even the matches, like it's typical AEW indie wrestling shit. Like why should I really care, you know? But in the end of the day, the show wasn't the worst. It wasn't a terrible show. It was okay. I would say the show was okay. It was an okay pay-per-view in the end of the day. So that's World's Ends. You know, yeah. Definitely, no doubt about it, the fucking devil shit helped save the show, the review. It was the big thing. That's why this show was hyped up for, right? The world has ended for MJF. I just wish, like, if this was supposed to be the world crashing end for MJF world, like, I just felt like they should have fucking done more impactful. It should have been a more impactful loss for MJF to lose his title, because it just feels like kind of lame, like him just passing out, you know? It should have been more like a grueling beatdown for having him maybe to lose, a big betrayal to lead him to lose the title, and get a massive beatdown. I just felt that's what it should have been. And, you know, I don't know, it is what it is. It's not the worst thing, but I just felt like they could have been some more heat done to make him lose the title. Maybe the match should have been better too, or there should have been more, like, a different type of match that they should have done for MJF. To, like, the possibility of him is more greater to him to lose. Like, it could have been a multi-man match they should have done. Something like that. Like, I would have been okay with that type of shit. Or whatever. And not just that, like, I mean, whatever. This show also owes its thanks to that no disqualification match, because that match was definitely very good. I'm happy with definitely the two big rivalries, like the two big fucking stories that basically saved the show, which is the devil shit and Edge and Christian. So this show definitely owes its thanks to that. Other than that, who the fuck really cares, in my honest opinion, about the show? Okay, show. That's all I have to really say. I'm just keep it real. Get your games. Close magnificently. Spy missing bitches go. Oh shit, oh shit. That's all I'm done, guys. Say. Until next time. Peace. Yeah, bye.